Hello, welcome back. Let's continue our journey through nutrition periodization and look at pre-season nutrition for athletes. The pre-season is a great time to reset nutritional goals. It's a time that athletes may want to think about body composition changes, things like increasing muscle mass and decreasing fat mass. These two go hand in hand. This is not a decrease in weight. This is an increase in muscle, whilst at the same time decreasing fat and changing body composition. The preseason is an excellent time to consider aerobic development, particularly with long, slow, easy distance training. It's essential for a lot of athletes that are doing sports with high aerobic demand. It's a good time to establish healthy eating habits to try and boost your vitamin and mineral stores for the competition phase that lies just ahead. And the preseason is a time to experiment with new nutritional strategies or perhaps supplements that you would like to test for the coming season. You'd also perhaps want to test new hydration strategies, perhaps recovery strategies, nutrition for travel, and nutrition for heat. How you're going to use nutritional strategies to cope with the heat. So let's take a look at some of these ideas. First of all, body composition changes. What are we talking about here? The off-season is a time to perhaps rebuild and rebalance the body by increasing strength training. And to do this, we'd like to support that nutritionally with increased protein intakes. Up to 2 grams of protein, high-quality protein, something like whey protein perhaps, per kilogram body weight per day. It is important to spread that protein intake over the entire day to support muscle building throughout the day, and particularly to take in protein before sleep to now allow your body to rebuild muscle during the sleep phase, sleep cycles. Generally, when you increase your protein intakes and increase your strength training, fat calories will be reduced somewhat to accommodate those extra protein calories. Nevertheless, you still need fat calories to be in the acceptable macronutrient distribution range. So you still need fat calories, you still need healthy fats in your diet, even in the preseason. Now, if your preseason goal is aerobic development, this is the perfect time to do long, slow distance training. That's long training days at low intensities. You would want high carbohydrate intakes, perhaps up to 60 to 70% of your total calories. That will be about 6 to 10 grams of carbohydrate per kilogram of body weight per day. Now, where are you going to get those carbohydrates from? I would like you to focus on getting carbohydrates from quality sources. That would be not added sugars, but instead you want to be getting quality sources of carbohydrates, things like whole grains, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. And these are also going to help you optimize your recovery at the same time during these long, slow, easy training days. Now, the preseason is also an excellent time to focus on some new healthy habits. Perhaps you might want to try a high-fiber diet full of prebiotic foods, lots of different kinds of fibers, particularly different types of grains. You may want to add probiotic fermented foods, which are particularly good at supporting your immune system and your gut health. You may want to add foods that support recovery. Any fruits and vegetables and whole grains are going to be excellent ideas here, but adding antioxidant foods would be a good thing to test to make sure that these foods agree with you. With all training, if you feel a food is not supporting your training or your recovery, then that is perhaps not a food that you would want to include in your diet. Now, focus on whole grains, fruits, and vegetables to optimize recovery. And this is a good time to also take a 2-week food diary to identify any nutritional weaknesses and make sure that you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that you need over a 2-week period. If there's some deficiency in there, perhaps you need more calcium, more magnesium, more vitamin D. Identify those places in your diet and try to include foods that have those missing vitamins and minerals. Lastly, you may want to test during the preseason different strategies for hydration. You want to try perhaps different and new foods. You might want to test a supplement to see if that supplement agrees with you and at what dose you find that supplement is helpful or indeed unhelpful. You may want to change your diet. This is a perfect time to investigate different dietary strategies, perhaps trying a vegetarian diet or a pescatarian diet for a while to see if that agrees with you. And you might want to try new recovery foods or new recovery strategies during the preseason. These are experiments that you want to do and find and stay in touch intuitively with how your body is responding to those nutritional strategies, and adopt those strategies that work for you. Discard the strategies that do not.